Hey there! Today I want to dive behind the scenes of this illustrated clip, which turned out to be one of the most challenging projects I have recently worked on. Everything in this video was tailor-made with no off-the-shelf assets involved. This approach made the project uniquely authentic and of course difficult to replicate, but that's exactly what we aimed for. The clip was done for a wine brand and it should kind of tell emotionally resonant story, which I think we did. The clip's duration is mere 30 seconds, yet it demanded an immense amount of work. Countless hours of animation and illustration. The process felt like a constant dance of 2 steps forward and 1 step backward, as each phase kind of presented its own set of challenges, and I will unfold it throughout this video. Just to be clear, I wasn't working alone on this project, because tackling this project alone would be overkill.
Sometimes a little too much.
My position was primarily in animation, while my friend and colleague Martin took care of illustrations and also helped me in kind of reviewing my work for any nuances I might have overlooked or whatever else. So let's start with the storyboard, which already looked pretty impressive and unique. It laid out the foundation scenes ideas, detailing the layout, composition, action, movement and specific elements that needed to be involved. Giving the existing brand assets that already existed, the storyboard was kind of mixture of custom illustrations and those black and white illustrations that were already used by the brand. Transitioning from storyboard sketches to fully illustrated versions, it meant breaking down the illustrations into layers for animation, and this step was crucial for the animation process but required custom adjustments along the way. And animation was especially challenging due to its vast number of layers. I counted those 2000 and then I stopped, so it's basically more than 4 digits. And here's where I admit my bad habit, which is not naming the layers properly. You could get away with it with a simple project, but as I already told you, this had more than 1000 layers in it, so it was a really bad idea not to invest a little bit of time to create some naming structure. Ensuring seamless transitions from one scene to another was a priority because we avoided all pre-made assets, but that meant much more work. We aimed for originality in transitions through motion design and creative techniques, but never resorting to a simple opacity change or kind of custom fades. The animation process was a mix of traditional techniques and After Effects layer manipulation, including bespoke elements like bees and squirrels, all animated to bring life to each frame. And this is where 12 FPS animation comes into play, which is a method that has a rich history and it was used a lot in early animation styles. But you never know where the inspiration may come from. In this case, a combination of 12 FPS and standard frame rate came from the Arcane series related to the League of Legends and streamed on Netflix, where the French studio Fortige masterfully combined traditional frame rates with 12 FPS for just selected elements. The look they get was really distinctive, but it is really not that easy to animate and to create those types of animation because you need to invest much more time in it. I want to show you what I mean on this clip. Just look at the vendor and his pipe. Take a good look at the smoke. Do you see it? That's 12 FPS. So let's move on. Long hours spent on projects can dull your perception of details, underscoring the importance of having another set of eyes reviewing your work. Because even those simple solutions can become elusive when you are too close to projects, which highlights the importance of having someone else to help you to bring kind of fresh and new perspective. So after numerous iterations, the final video might diverge from the initial storyboard a bit, but that's the essence of the creative work. I am especially proud of this video, and if this breakdown will help someone to get inspired, even better. I needed to share those insights and my thoughts on this project because it was really challenging and demanding, and I wanted to wrap it up somehow. So if you managed to keep watching the video till now, I really appreciate it, and next project breakdown is coming.
Dívať sa dokonalosti priamo do očí a aj v diaľke nájsť v nich domov. Čo vyrástlo s tradíciou, to nikdy neskončí od koreňov po koruny stromov. Nechať sa unášať do ružových snov a vychutnať si každý moment. Chute a vône namiesto slov sa lejú do iskrivých poém. Cabernet Sauvignon Rosé z vinárstva Chateau Rúbaň po dúškoch rozpráva ľahkú poéziu hrozna. Nechajte si namaľovať ružový svet s vôňou lesných jahôd, malín a čiernych hríbezlí.